Culture series. We're introducing Dr. Reitman, the founder of CUCV and Feathers Boutique Hotel. Together, we will follow a 12-episode series including topics such as recruitment, culture leadership, and business health. We're excited to take you along on this journey with us and learning more about how to develop a healthy business and performance culture. Good day and welcome back to the Performance Culture video series with Dr. Reitman. Today is episode number 2 and we are excited to discuss vision.
Yeah, thank you, Marianne. Vision is often something that lives in the heads of a few people and that is where it ends. And really to be effective, the vision needs to be shared and you need to get full buy-in from all the players and all the people involved. A vision needs to inspire, it needs to be something that can allow the people to fly in a bigger sky, it needs to excite them, it's very important and it should be planned properly. The cliche of being a market leader, to be a preferred supplier, is not enough. It doesn't really energize and motivate people. And it's therefore important to identify a distinct differentiator that excites people and ignite them and allow them to reach new heights. The purpose of an organization, according to Peter Drucker, is a place where it allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things.
Wow. Dr. Reitman, you mentioned a full buy-in from all the employees. So why do you think do employees find it difficult to buy into the vision or, within a company to form a part of that vision?
Yeah, I think it's important to understand that the vision starts when the journey starts, when the business starts. And that is the founder of the business. That's the person who initiates the process needs to have really a culture vision at first and imagine the business going forward where there will be new people, the business will grow, and therefore there needs to be a clear picture of where the business is going and a plan to grow and build a healthy culture from the start. Because if that does not happen, a culture will form by default, and that culture could well be a place or a place of chaos or a place that was not intended.
That is so true. Often within an organization we see a toxic environment.
Yeah, that's true, and I think the only way to explain that is lack of vision, and sincerity, and it's a serious acquisition, and I believe it's also the reason why many people leave their jobs and why many companies go under. So I think it's important that we look at the root cause.
And where do you think should this change of culture or vision, where should it start?
It should start at the top. It's the responsibility for the top structure, and it cannot be delegated, it cannot be passed on. But obviously when the business grows and new leaders come on board, those leaders also need to be developed as culture leaders. They need to take responsibility for their departments and create healthy and joyful cultures in their own departments. So it needs to be a sincere and a deliberate process driven from the top.
Definitely a very clear vision as to where we're going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So taking us back to your first statement about vision again, for a vision to be effective, it needs to be shared and supported with full buy-in from all the players. Am I correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It involves everyone. It needs to be a place where people can enjoy their work. It's not something that needs to be forced or driven. It doesn't need to create stress. It should be a natural process where people can perform to the best of their ability. Thank you for joining the second session of this series about vision. In conclusion, vision needs to be driven from the top. It needs to be a deliberate action. It needs to be a sincere action. And it needs to be intended to create a healthy and a joyful culture. This can be an extremely rewarding journey as people will enjoy to participate and to perform, and that opens the door to grow and develop a legacy. Next week we will be looking at recruitment and with a specific angle in how that actually ties in with the development of a truly joyful and performing culture.